Well, if you are a parent that thrives on structure, it's always a tough season when your routine is changing. So whether it's summer break or holidays, it is so easy to get caught up in the chaos. So today we're going to talk about 5 simple tips to keep you sane during those times, even if your routines are changing. But before we begin, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this episode with a friend. All right, number 1, make sure to create consistent rhythms. So this could be with your health, this could be with kids' schedules, this could be with your money, but have consistent rhythms. So think about like your money. Continuing to budget, even if it's a summer month and like every week looks different, be budgeting, still have a budget. If you're still saving and investing, be doing that. If you want to still be working out, still have those consistent times that you're doing it. Think about meal planning too. Like when you think about family dinners or having lunch at a certain time, like whatever you can do to minimize the chaos and have some rhythms is so, so important. All right, number 2, be more financially conservative. So when you are out of your normal routine, you're going to spend more money. And this is true if you have like a day in the summer and you're not doing anything. You're like, kids, let's go do something. Usually that ends up costing money. Or you're out of your routine and it comes with food, right? And you're like, okay, what's our plan for dinner tonight? And if you don't have a plan, usually you end up going and picking something up or going out to eat. So you spend more. Even from an income perspective, it can change and fluctuate. So if you're in a season, if you're a teacher, for instance, and in the summer, you're not working. So it's like, okay, what is that going to look like? So whenever you are in a season where it is crazy and it's so different than your normal routine, be more financially conservative. This is so, so key. All right, number 3, be organized. So if you have kids that are out of school, things can get hectic so quickly. So organization, it is so, so important. And if you don't have a plan for every day, right, don't stress about that. Enjoy it. But also again, have an idea and a direction. Because sometimes I do find if we go like 2 weeks or so and there's really nothing happening, they start to fight and bicker and you're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do to fill our time? So if there is a way to say, hey, let's have a direction on which we're going for our time, that's really important. And the same is true with your money too. Stay organized with your money because if you just know, hey, here's our budget, here's what we have to spend, it's going to help. I mentioned food earlier, but it is so true. We overspend on food always if we don't have a plan. So making sure that you have a plan in place for these big things is very helpful. And if you want to check out my meal planner and grocery savings guide, I can put that down below. So make sure to check that out. All right, speaking of your budget, one expense I always keep in my budget, no matter what time of year it is Delete Me. Delete Me is incredible, you guys. As a service, they go in and remove your information from data broker websites because now scams are getting so much more sophisticated and there's a lot of phishing out there, even harassment that's happening because they can be so personalized to you and your phone number and your email and all of that because our information is out there. So Delete Me goes in and removes your information. So you can get an annual Delete Me plan for 20% off, which comes out to just $9 a month. Go to joindeleteme.com/Rachel or click the link in the description. All right, number 4. There's a level of all of this too that I just want you to embrace it. Like embrace the chaos. If the routine is not perfectly in line, it's okay. Just stop and breathe. Just like everything else, the season is temporary and it goes really fast. So remember, you don't want to just wish things away. And I know with the chaos and like all of it, it can be easy to be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this stage or that stage. When you can embrace it and sit in it and be present with it, life is just more enjoyable. It is because we can so often live so futuristically and like, okay, the future, what's the next milestone? So be in it, just be in it. And number 5, leave margin. And this is true for your time and your money. So for your time, like things are going to come up. And if you are so maxed out and if stuff is so planned out, so detailed, then you're not going to have the flexibility to do the unexpected things. And sometimes the unexpected things is what brings the most joy to life. So if you are so tight on time, you sometimes won't be able to enjoy that. So remember that. And then also with your money too, where you can have margin is so key because if things do come up, you want to be able to enjoy it. So those are kind of 5 things that I've been walking through, especially when it comes to the summer and when my kids are home from school. And again, it's pretty short. It goes really fast. But when you're used to something for, 9-10 months out of the year and it changes, sometimes I need those reminders. So there's things that come up every year that you can start prepping for now. And I'm talking about things like back to school, the holidays, and even kids' birthdays, which we all know can be an unexpected budget buster. So go ahead and learn how to celebrate your kid's next birthday without totally going overboard. So watch this video on parents are spending how much on kids' birthdays. You can click there to watch, or if you're listening on podcast, click the link below. All right, you guys, remember to take control of your money and create a life you love.